Good morning and welcome to Yellowstone National Park, or soon to be. We're actually technically in Grand Teton National Park right now, headed to Yellowstone. We are currently in our Sprinter van that we rented for this trip. We actually have a couple in our group. I am in the quote-unquote young people's Sprinter van here, and so I'm in the very back, have plenty of room, have couches back here, and then we have a bunch of captain seats up here. And all the way up the front, we have Dylan and Steven driving, Savannah, Amanda, John, Caitlin, my sister, if you don't know. But yeah, pretty excited for all the places we're going to go in Yellowstone. And I'm nervous what Steven's about to say.
All right. Listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube.
I don't like where this is going.
Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and all the fans of Jonathan Kurth Travel. First of all, I already know you're good people, but here's what I want you to know. As a native and lifelong Texan, I've spent the majority of my life traveling to and from Colorado, enjoying the beautiful Colorado Rockies, which I do love. But I want to tell you, they are nothing compared to the Grand Tetons. You need to get up here into the Wyoming Rockies.
Yeah.
I just want you to know it's a different experience, and it's one that you need to enjoy. And let me tell you, there is no one better to guide you through the ups and downs of the Grand Teton Mountains than Jonathan Kurth Travel. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click like, and please share on all your platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. And for all of you OGs, don't forget Zynga, okay? Get out there, share this content, and let Jonathan take you on the trip of a lifetime.
Wow!
I appreciate it, Steven. I'll pay you later. Okay, so we just finished at West Thumb Geyser Basin, and let me tell you, Steven loved that place. Like, absolutely loved it.
I was very underwhelmed. Very underwhelmed. As a native Texan, I'd say we've got better sights in the hill country, but my hopes are high as we're headed to ye Old Faithful.
Yeah, I've become like the unofficial tour guide here, so Steven is harping on me because that stop wasn't the best. But it was cool to see like one time. I wouldn't necessarily say go out of your way multiple times to see it, but at least see it once. And what I would say is it set the bar low today, so everything else can only be better. Steven wants the mic again. I feel like this is going to be an ongoing thing today.
Yeah, I'm just going to officially welcome myself to the video today. But what I want to say is the drive in and through Yellowstone so far was more impressive than the Grand Thumb thing. So again, if you're driving by, it only takes 5 minutes. Go look at it, but the drive in is better.
So we just finished at Old Faithful, and that is a really, really cool thing to see. It's just so unique to this park, and there's not really anything else like it anywhere in the world. I actually read that over half of all of the geysers in the entire world reside in Yellowstone, and Old Faithful, I think, shoots up the highest of all the geysers. It shoots up around 100 feet, which is really cool. So you definitely need to check out Old Faithful if you are in Yellowstone National Park. Trying to sneak up on the bison while videoing. If you want to know what it's like when you spot wildlife in Yellowstone National Park, this is what it looks like. Just a bunch of people taking photos, and I'm one of them, or video, I guess. Okay, seeing Grand Prismatic Springs Overlook was awesome. So I've been to Grand Prismatic Springs where you walk on the boardwalk next to the water, and it's really cool, but the Overlook just gives you such a different, cooler perspective where you can take all of it in. So I strongly recommend going to the Overlook. There is a little bit of a hike to get there. I'm not entirely sure how far it was. I would guess maybe, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of a mile to get up there, but it was really, really pretty and absolutely worth it. The one problem with being kind of the tour guide person is I get blamed for everything. So some of the group didn't know we had to do that little hike, and now they're not happy with me, but hopefully that view made up for it. Go, 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 go! All right, everyone didn't want to go to this stop, so we got to go fast, so we're running. Something that's really crazy and pretty cool, but this, like, I guess steam that's coming off is like really, really warm, but it's kind of cool temperature wise out. So you get hit with the steam. It's like a burst of warm air, but then you have cold air. So it's a really interesting contrast here, but this is really, really cool to see right up next to it. And now we gotta run back to the car. Jump in, jump in. Jump in. How are y'all feeling after that?
Glad we did it.
I am glad we went. That was super cool. But yeah, I'm out of breath.
It was neat to get the whole experience of the steam and the
That was cool.
wind. And
Savannah, what did the buffalo say to his son when he left for school?
what?
Bye, son. All right, so we just got to the brink of Lower Falls trailhead. So this is gonna take us down to Yellowstone Falls, which is this massively powerful waterfall. It's actually double the height of Niagara Falls, just for perspective. So this is gonna be really cool. Started to drizzle a little bit, which is why I have my rain jacket and hood on right now, but should be really cool. And then right after that, we're actually gonna drive over just a little ways and go to Artist Point, which is a further back, like just iconic postcard view of the falls. So both of these things should be pretty cool. One thing that's pretty interesting about this trail, maybe not interesting, but just good to know, is the trail is an inverse trail, meaning you start going down and then you have to climb up. So don't be deceived when you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad going down, because the difficult part is going to be coming up. The trail itself is only about 0.75 miles round trip, but you are descending and then ascending 600 feet. So pretty good amount of vertical given the short distance. So that was really, really cool. One thing that honestly you probably just cannot capture on a video is how powerful those waterfalls are. I mean, I don't know, the amount of power behind those is absolutely crazy. That drop was insanely huge. I think I might have said this earlier, but it's double the height of Niagara Falls for perspective. So pretty cool. And now we have to climb out, so that's why I might sound a little out of breath. All right, so we just got back to the top of that hike, and I would just like to say to everyone else in our group who's maybe watching this video, Trace and me got up here first. The significant part to me is Trace is a disabled veteran who's probably like 50% left in his lung capacity, and he cooked y'all up here. So, yeah, you got anything to say about that, Trace?
Nope, nothing at all.
All right, so we just finished at Artist Point, and that was absolutely spectacular. I think the consensus in our group was that was the best view that we had all day. So if you're only gonna hit one of the viewpoints, I know there's numerous in the park. We have Grand View, we have Inspiration Point, and there's Artist Point, several different areas with just awesome views. But if you only could go to one, I think Artist Point is the one you need to go to. That's the one you'll see on the postcards and things of that nature. nature. So definitely recommend going there. So that's going to be our last official stop for this trip in Yellowstone today. We might see some wildlife and stop and pull over and take pictures and videos and things of that nature, because we're going through Hayden Valley, which is probably the most animal dense area. I don't know if that's the right way of saying that, but most animal life in that area. So hopefully we want to see a bear. That'd be really cool if we could see a bear coming through that area. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed my bison joke, make sure to like this video. If you would subscribe, that would help a lot as well. And I will see you in the next video.
They're swapping for
We left the door. We didn't know there were so many.
So we left the door open to get a picture at the Yellowstone sign, and now there's all these mosquitoes, and they're trying to kill them.
There hasn't been any bugs.
Oh
this
my
whole time
gosh.
till-